Hi Gemini, it's Power and Light Tarot coming at you with the reading. Today we have a general reading or a love reading, Gemini. And I've already set down your oracle cards. Yes, I've used several oracle cards here. And, you know, they're all kind of supporting each other and leaning on each other like we all need to do here, right? Against these, against the one percenters because they don't want anything good for us. No, they just want to make profits, right? Yeah. So let's see what we have here, Gemini, but you have the perfect setting in the expansion card. You also have co-create. So, you know, when we see these kind of cards, we know that you are like expanding with somebody, and maybe you think this is the perfect setting. It could be the perfect setting, right? But I feel like in this reading, there's some type of like realization, like, wow, this is great. This is perfect, kind of. I feel like you are expanding your life with somebody. Maybe it's maybe because you're having a child. Here's the child here. I also feel like you are definitely trusting your intuition. We have the giant crystal ball here. Yeah, yeah. He's a little bit creepy though because it's here like on a kind of like a tree stump. But and I say it's not really creepy, but you know, I mean, this is kind of like the enchanted forest here. The owl is over it. So you're trusting your intuition to bring you wisdom, right? Like. For, you know, for information and insight. You are, and somebody here is an ally to you. Like somebody's co-creating with you. This looks like a marriage or something, right? Somebody's helping you. I feel like they are. You have an ally here. And then, you know, we also have, and maybe this is just kind of like simple pleasures that you have with somebody. Like what I mean by that is like a marriage, right? You could just be together in the house. Maybe you're finding joy with somebody. I just feel like you kind of have uncovered something here. And we have uncovering treasure. Beneath the surface is great bounty. So I just feel like in this reading, what I'm seeing here is that you have kind of, maybe you have somebody and you didn't think they were going to be that great in the beginning. But now you're like, wow, this person is really good for me. They're my ally. They support me. And we have this in the expansion card, right, is the hot air balloons up in the air, like for joy and, you know, for expansion, like to rise above, something like that. And here's the beautiful woman. They're all beautiful in this deck. Yeah, they're all like these kind of extraordinarily beautiful women, right? And they're fairies, right? And then these two hands are grabbing each other. Like, I'm going to help you. Let's expand together, right? In these two hands. And then we have the elk. And I'm not sure what the elk really means, but, you know, the rainbows are here. We know what that is. The hummingbird is here, which is, you know, this is about new beginnings. These beautiful flowers are here, and inside the flower is a castle. Yeah, you are expanding here. Wow, and then they have this whole, yeah, this is a really beautiful card. But you're wearing like, this could be you wearing like the lace kind of headband, not lace, a flowered headband. I mean, it's really a happy card, right? You also have good luck here. Yeah. And we have the card watching clouds, lie back, rest, and relax. So maybe there's something very relaxing about this. Maybe maybe somebody is kind of maybe supporting you guys for some, right? Which is kind of cool, right? But maybe because you have a child, we saw the child here. Somebody's helping you. Somebody is a major ally here, Gemini. And we also have compassion. Maybe you have learned some type of compassion, right? Compassion is a really interesting, because we have that card right here, right? And compassion is very interesting because it can be learned, right? We're not always, well, sometimes we're not really born with compassion. Some of us, it's kind of it's an act of love, but it's an act of mature love. Like, wow, I understand that person's plight. Like, I have compassion, right? Yeah. So, yeah, so let's see what we have. And I feel like you realize that you are uncovering a treasure with somebody. But there's some type of a bump in the road here, or there was, maybe, probably was, I would say. Here's the labyrinth where somebody's going round and round here. We have the great fortune and the expectation card. You might be wondering, honestly, you could be wondering if, like, if somebody is going to make a lot of money here. You could, this person, maybe your ally, you could be kind of wondering, maybe you're expecting them to do this. And this labyrinth card could be somebody going round and round. It can sometimes just talk about a situation where I don't know, there's somebody has some type of a career or something that is kind of circular, or just something. But long story short, though, this reading, we may find out right here exactly kind of what that means. Maybe before, somebody could be going, your ally could also be going back and forth, Gemini, about how to make a great fortune. That could be happening in this reading. But whoever you have here, Gemini, to like kind of root you on and hug you at night, or whoever this is supporting you 100%. Yeah, I don't really mean necessarily money. They are supporting you. They are. You guys are creating together. Yeah. It looks like you're creating like a nice life with somebody. That's kind of how it looks here. So let's see what we have for Gemini. For Gemini, please. For Gemini. We have the Seven of Pentacles, and these are in the reverse. Yeah, for sure they are. So the Seven of Pentacles is here, and it can talk about determination. The Ace of Swords, maybe to understand something, could be for a victory. The Seven of Cups is here. Wow, Gemini. And this could talk about somebody who is making a choice, and they're like, well, I feel like this labyrinth could be somebody who, like you, or maybe somebody else here, right? Maybe your ally, but somebody's gone back and forth, and now they're just making a choice. Like they could be taking a chance. Maybe they have options, right? And I feel like it has to do with this great fortune, probably, right? That somebody could be taking a chance here, like, and they could have had their what's that word? Their strategy, right? The Ace of Swords can talk about strategy, like I need to get to the heart of the matter. Right? It can. And so I feel like somebody here, this might not be you. It could be you. You could be making, you could have clarity in a situation, or you've gotten to the heart of the matter. I feel like you or somebody else is using their best judgment, trying to, and I feel like it is to like kind of mass a fortune here, right? Which is create a fortune or create more abundance, because here's the man and he's determined to dig up this, harvest this bush, and that's his money bush. So yeah, interesting here. And we have the Eight of Cups, and this is in the past, and this can talk about somebody who maybe had abandoned somebody in the past. It could, it does usually talk about abandonment. This could have been in the past. It could have been, because what we see here is just beautiful. Yeah, we don't see anything here that is except a labyrinth, right? Which is, it could just be somebody trying to problem solve here. I feel like it's this person here who is making a decision for some type of victory, like trying to figure out different ways to have victory. Yeah. So let's see what else we have. And what am I doing here with these cards? Let's see, you guys. And let's see what's on your mind, Gemini. What's on your mind for Gemini? And it is, yeah, and these are plans. See? You have plans here. Or this is about somebody who is creating plans for expansion, right? We have this expansion card that I was talking all about with the beautiful, just a beautiful card. Yeah, and the fairy or the woman is in the back, and it's really beautiful because she's standing there and she's kind of, you can't see her entirely because these are fairies, but you can see kind of her silhouette sort of, and she's smiling and she's looking, the horizon is kind of hitting her, the sun. And she's looking at the hot air balloons, if you guys can see the card. So, you know, this, somebody here is trying to like, maybe win it big, right? Which is cool, right? Let's see what we have. Let's win it big, right? Yeah, let's see what we have. So, let's see what else we have for Gemini. And we have the King of Wands. This is, it could be Aries or Sag in your life, but this is some type of mastery. Somebody has courage here, and they are taking the wand for movement or to expand, right? The wands could be about expansion, movement, creation, things like that. Let's see what else we have. The Ten of Pentacles is in the environment. It's in the reverse. Maybe right now you guys are kind of, maybe the money is a little bit low. So we have this card, Uncovering Treasure. Beneath the surface lies great bounty. So here in your environment, Gemini, it looks like there could be a lack of money, maybe. I mean, this can talk about a breakup here, but these cards are not talking about a breakup. No. I feel like somebody's making some type of a decision to take a chance on something in order to bring like money to the house or something like that. Yeah. and the Two of Swords. So this is somebody who usually has already made up their mind. The Two of Swords is, the swords are to the side. It can be somebody who has kind of maybe had a hard time making a decision, but now they put the swords down and they're like, okay, kind of like this card, the Seven of Cups, where the man makes a choice and he's like, he's covering his eyes, like, I hope my choice is the right one, right? Like, oh God, I have all these options, but, or choices, right? But, you know, I hope I'm making this anyway. Yeah. Somebody's taking a chance here, I feel like, to expand their life and to bring possible, this great fortune that we have here. Like to bring, like I said, to like amass a fortune. Yeah, really interesting reading here. For sure it is. And let's see what else we have. In your desire, Gemini, it could be, this is the Page of Wands. This can be movement. It could be communication, but I feel like this is more like movement, like a new direction, a better direction, expansion. The Wands are about expansion. Yeah. And this Page of Wands could be going on a journey to expand. Yeah. You could be dealing with a fire sign. You might be, but you don't necessarily have to be. Let's see what we have in the past. The Eight of Cups is here. I want to see what this is about. The Empress and the Emperor. I feel like in the past you might have, it's possible here that you might have jeopardized this with somebody. Because the Emperor is here and he's with the Empress. Wow, this is a major couple here. I feel like in the past you could have like kind of veered off this course. You could have cheated in the past, Gemini. I mean, you know, no digs, right? It's possible here that you had somebody in the past and you kind of abandoned this, and it could have been somebody you thought who was your real person, right? The one, and you could have sacrificed your union at one time in the past. You might have done this, but you know, even if you have done this in the past, this is like a total. For me, it looks like a total makeover. Like, oh, look what I have here. It's beautiful here, like with somebody. Yeah. And I feel like you could be uncovering treasure here, because this is, and I mean a financial treasure, right? Because we have the Great Fortune card, but I feel like you could have like, you could be like uncovering one. What I mean by that is we have good luck here. Yeah, and we have this expansion, the perfect setting, co-create, etc. But my point about it is that whoever is trying to figure out a way to bring some type of abundant situation. I feel like somebody's trying to hit some type of a jackpot. Maybe somebody's a gambler even. Could be. But whatever they are trying to do, they're trusting it. Yeah, and in the past you might not have been on board with this person entirely. Maybe not. Maybe because I have a child now. The child is here. Let's see what else we have. There could have been deception in the past, definitely. And we have the Ten of Wands on your mind. And this is plans in this deck. Study. Yeah. So, you know, the Page of Pentacles is here. This is about, somebody is definitely trying to, like, study how to get ahead. I mean, it could be a career, right? Could be. But it's how to bring money to... more money, more expansion, more like abundance here, right? And and then we have the Fool card. And I was saying that in the reading earlier. Somebody's taking a chance here to bring something better to their life, right? The King of Wands. Somebody has the mastery to do it. Yeah, and this is happening. We also have the Nine of Wands in the reverse with the King of Swords. Somebody is taking a decision right here. I want to see what this Nine of Wands is in the reverse, because this is, as I said, or I have kind of implied here that this is a different deck. It is. So let me grab this here. Oh, excuse me, guys. So I have these a little bit to the side here. Let's see what we have, you guys, for the Nine of Wands. In the reverse, obstacles, adversity. So somebody like Gemini, this could be you, or this could be like somebody you're with, that you're co-creating with. Somebody is taking a decision to overcome these obstacles. There's some type of obstacle here. And that's what I said at the beginning of the reading. There's some type of a bump in the road with the labyrinth, because it shows somebody who is somebody who is kind of stuck about a decision. They go round and round about, you know, how to create something or how to overcome something. So in the reverse, adversity, calamity, weakness, fearfulness. Somebody is like not afraid here. They're like, oh hell no, I'm going to do this. Yeah. Interesting here. Interesting here how somebody has kind of made a decision. Definitely could be you, Gemini, that you're reading, but this could be a partner, right? Has made a decision, but there's a lot of careful thought here. This isn't like, well, you know, that's what this labyrinth is about. A lot of careful thought. Back and forth, round and round. It's not somebody who is like being kind of, what's the word? Like irresponsible, or I'm going to be impulsive. It's not about that energy. Let's see what we have in your environment is the Ten of Pentacles reversed. Let's see what that's about. The Five of Pentacles. For me, what this is about, I beg your pardon, you guys. Yeah, it's just, yeah. But for me, what this is about is like making this decision for expansion, right? And to turn this over, to change. There's some type of, maybe you're dealing with a situation that is, right now, you guys are like expanding with somebody, right? But it's not to the level that you want. That's kind of what I get here. Like, well, look, we've come this far, but we need to keep going. Like, we need maybe a little bit more of money, right? In a situation, maybe for the lifestyle that you want, right? That could be anything. That could just be a home, like a home, a real house to live in instead of an apartment, or just something like that, right? I feel like this does have to do with family, for sure. The child is here. And this Five of Pentacles is, I feel like this, your person or you is making a decision because somebody feels like there's like a light at the end of the tunnel. Like, we can do this or we can have this. Yeah. And it is about money because we have the Ten of Pentacles and the Five in the environment and the Eight of Wands. This is change. So this is a good change, favorable change in your environment. Very cool here. This reading is like, it's super cool. We have the Page of Wands, and this is your desire with the Knight of Cups. Okay. So, you know, this knight is receiving the cup from this woman, right? You know, and this reading could possibly be about you wanting to expand with somebody else. Maybe you already have a child with them. But you could be also, for somebody who's already in a union, you could be like expanding that union. Like, I'm really going to take your cup now, like 100%, right? And the woman is handing the man a cup, and he's the knight, and, you know, like they're at the front of the river, or they're at the, like at the riverfront here, almost like, let's cross together, right? And maybe there was some type of a fork in the road in the past, because it looks like maybe in the past maybe there was somebody else or something like that. Let's see what else we have for Gemini. Excuse me, you guys. I had to get water here, right? Let's see what else is in your desire. This is your desire. It could be. And the Death card. Oh, this is the wrong deck. I don't want to use this deck. You could be wanting an ending, though. That card that I just kind of pulled and put back. It's possible you like this ending. If you want an ending with somebody, it's an ending to like, let's build together now. It's not an ending like, I want to end this union. No, I don't think it is at all. This is your ally. Let's see what else we have for Gemini. And the Six of Pentacles. Yeah, you want to share with this person. I feel like you want a new path. There was some problem. You had a problem with this person in the past. I feel like you probably did. Or they had a problem with you, maybe. Something like that. We have the Two of Swords in the outcome. Why is that there for Gemini? And we see the Death card. See, this Death card really wanted to come out. Wow, right? Because now I picked up the other deck. Let's look at the Two of Swords. Where I said you are kind of taking off. Like the Two of Swords usually is, you know, kind of like this. I can't make up my mind, or I'm blocked, or I'm at a stalemate, or sometimes I don't really know what to do about something, right? And sometimes it can be just a straight decision where you have to decide something. This is in your outcome, but this Two of Swords is a better Two of Swords. Yeah, it is. Although this, really like this author's deck, but she's got a couple cards in here that are like political, and I don't think it's stupid to me. She has like a recycling here card. Like, she is super indoctrinated. You know, there's, you know, they're trying to put all this, you know, kind of where the world is, the climate is in major crisis and stuff, but we have enough food to feed people 3 times over, according to an environmentalist, not somebody who works for, you know, them. So let's continue with this, right? Let's look at the Two of Swords here. The Two of Swords forewarns of difficult decisions. Okay, so this is a difficult decision. It is. Yeah, and this could be, Gemini, and I said there was a bump in the road in the past. This could be that there's no ending here. These oracle cards are just all way too beautiful, right? Yeah. So, you know, this ending here, I feel like you made a decision to kind of like leave something in the past. And I said that over here in the past, there was some kind of bump in the road. You might have abandoned somebody that you were in a third party with. You could have. And I also feel like you are abandoning some type of way of thinking. Yeah, you're like, this is new. Like, you want to expand your life, right? You could have grown a lot. The perfect setting is here now for this. You could have grown to have compassion for somebody, or compassion for a way of living, something like that. But this death card, it talks about, you know, I feel like maybe this was a hard decision. I don't think it was. I think in the past there was some type of bump here, and it put some kind of obstacles in your way with this person. Let's see, but the swords are down here. Let's see what else. Let's get one more card here. We have the Four of Cups. Yeah, I feel like you are like, I feel like in the past there was some type of, like, I feel like you were drinking from somebody's cup in the past. Yeah, somebody else's. And now you're just choosing to expand with this person. I feel like everything is going to be okay here. I feel like you could have put these swords down like, you know what, I need to end this whole situation with somebody in the past. I need to let that go, because I need to focus here on expanding with my partner, with co-creating. We have this card here about co-creating. For me, this is a really beautiful reading. Like, you're leaving something that was kind of like bogging you down, and now you are building with somebody. I feel like you are. We're going to end this reading. Thank you so much, you guys, for joining me here. And yeah, thank you so much. Please remember to like, share, and subscribe.